this will give me enough time to get another drink. Run the national... yeah, national anthem, I guess. Fuck. This can't be the national anthem. It's not as long. Everybody hug Sigma and no one else. Oh wait, these two get hugged. I love how the intro just shoves Dio in a corner where he belongs. Did we see Golem in the intro? I wasn't paying attention. I was getting a drink. So, what happened last time? Last time Alice died. We put Dio in the... No, wait, that hasn't happened yet. What has happened so far? I know that Quark is missing. Tenmyouji and Clover just pieced the fuck out instantly. I think Dio left on his own? So now it's white doors, thank you. But we don't know that they're white doors.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
Oh right, Kay was gonna go on his own to find Dio. I'm gonna have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up, just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We got an hour 20.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Yeah, we hit the plot lock yesterday, but I was thinking of the more immediate segments that led up to this.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good, Robot Man. I don't think Kay is a robot, but like, it's really hard not to call Kay the Robot Man. Kay and Luna oh. Kay and Luna are going on their own. What? Hey, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe? But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn
You
it,
don't want to
Fi!
talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend?
I mean, Kay is pretty affable, yeah.
I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
Shut up!
Are you sure?
I am not a robosexual, Fi. Get that out of your head.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against it, but she died before the judgment, Sigma. All she'd have to do is convince us to vote ally, and she'd have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something. Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally.
God, it's true.
The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So, what? You're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists. Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that.
I think that's a huge fucking red flag. I think Kay's dead.
Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
I'm still flabbergasted we didn't just take the bracelet upon seeing Alice's body. Yeah, don't talk about the middle of the room where the flesh is or else you're gonna die. Clover? Oh,
Run away.
well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Isn't that pretty much the same thing? Look, running away isn't gonna do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not gonna be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
What?
I can't tell you.
Why? Why are all of you being big secretive bitches? Why can't we just fucking talk? What the fuck? I know this is the same problem that was in fucking 999 and AI Insomnia Files, but can we just fucking talk?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh my god.
Forget about it. There's no point.
Yeah, you're not wrong,
Doesn't
Fi.
matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing,
I
Clover.
can't believe everyone just assumes that Clover's gonna fucking murder someone.
Well, she's been smiling this whole time, and we have precedent from the last game.
How did you know
She's
who it
smiling because her animations are busted.
I know. It's what we
This is a known problem.
It's what we in the business call meta humor.
I noticed
Well, like
something.
meta eat my ass.
was? And what was
Obviously, the reason why she's smiling because she's a broken human and she doesn't know how to frown anymore.
Well, since we got the show here, let's get the show
And
here.
once again, this is
Alice
literally her
figured it
third
out
note of the
too.
game, so yeah, that's not surprising.
Before she...
that? What was it?
Why don't you figure that out
It's actually an
yourselves?
anxiety problem. When she's anxious, she just
Anyway,
can't stop
I gotta
grinning.
go.
Why don't you solve the puzzle yourself, you big old flimsy dick bags? Oh my god, Clover, get the fuck out of here.
I like Clover.
I'm just mad that she just won't give us the fucking answer when she has it. I understand why, but still, god damn it.
What's wrong?
I'm angry. Give me the answer. I don't trust you. I can't trust any of you. The person I trust is dead. Well, yeah.
Shit, I forgot to ask Clover what her bracelet was.
Oh. Really? That's it?
It's kind of important, Fi.
Calm down. She's a cyan pair.
Oh, I guess you saw it, huh?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by.
Good girl.
And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
I'm surprised people just left that sitting around.
Probably must have dropped it.
She reached down and casually picked up Alice's bracelet off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Good idea. I wonder what it was that Clover noticed.
You mean what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice, queen bitch?
Why you gotta call her queen bitch? Five's been nothing but helpful.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to, like, put up an attitude about it.
Yeah, you don't need to be a dick about her. What's your point?
Said she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body.
I'm investigating.
I'm a cop.
What does it look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died.
Investigating titty.
Found something already.
Ah, it's glue.
Have a look.
It explains a lot, actually. Oh. Fi held some-
Finally, Federal Boob Inspector Sigma's on the case.
a handkerchief stained reddish brown.
Looks like it.
Looks like somebody tried to wipe something away.
It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you think Alice killed the old lady?
Who knows? She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
Oh no, someone wiped off the blade. Oh,
And do you think she figured something out from this handkerchief?
Can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So,
Listen,
Time
please.
we
Alice
moved
has
on.
better things to do than slay the elderly.
we
I
need to
can't
figure out
believe
what
that
Tenmyoji
somebody
and
wiped
Dio's
the
bracelets
blood
have
off the
changed
knife
to.
of a coom rag.
Yeah,
Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room that Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover went to on the way.
sounds good.
I don't see Fi as a defense attorney, Grapin. Maybe prosecutor? Last thing we saw Alice doing before she died was squatting outside of the AB room. Yeah, I'm wondering what that was about.
Zero Junior actually has secret knife turrets here and there, and just shot her.
Bwaka, bwaka, bwaka. I always love Sword Gun from The Punisher. It's so perfectly stupid.
It's not gun, but yes.
Is it knife
For your
gun?
table.
It's knife. It is knife.
So it's perfectly accurate. We did the rec room last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. No, it was time.
Yeah.
before.
So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
No, I mean, last time we did Golem, but like in the other split, we did rec room.
As I said the time before.
Ah,
How many times
I
do I
didn't
have
hear
to
that.
tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
look, I just like to be polite. Fuck. Ah, old familiar rooms. I bet none of those motherfuckers were able to solve the hey 10.
There's no pool balls here. I can't play billiards. This sucks.
Also, my grandson is
No
missing.
sign of him, huh?
Happy?
My beautiful baby
I'm
boy.
asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No? It's a fucking kid!
And then does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice? I didn't think so. Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet.
I see the logic, but chill a cycle, Tenmyoji. We're trying to help? Question mark?
Am I wrong?
Same sort of situation with Clover. He just doesn't trust you.
I know you're worried about Quark, but
And just what the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll... It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Something happens to him, I will fucking murder someone. So angry.
I'll kill everybody
Just
in the
kill a
room
man.
and then
I
myself.
never should have brought him here.
No, because that might involve killing Quark.
Brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
What?
You mean you came here voluntarily?
You could do that? Why would you do that?
To be fair, we don't know. I mean,
Can I see the other
could
side
be any
of your
number of
bracelets?
reasons.
Oh, he figured out what we figured out last time.
Why?
Please, just do it.
Fi and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there's no reason to refuse. We shrugged and followed orders.
Okay, so actually, I will bring up something.
What's
Remember
that?
his reaction to the old lady being dead?
Oh yeah, he got fucking like...
How he freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, he was super defeated, and with the obvious implications that it's his wife.
Well, I mean, I'm saying the deal could have to do with her.
Ah, yeah, huh? In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it.
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
I'm glad Tenmyoji knows exactly what the gambit is here.
It's that's right. It's deodorant.
It's the what?
It's deodorant, you know. You ever had
Yeah,
that
you
one
fucking
house?
stank.
The
Good
freaking
work.
the
Oh,
steak
deodorant.
Show me your bracelets again.
Yep, we are not turbo murderers.
That stuff you
They were
sprayed us with
perfectly
was
normal.
luminol, wasn't it?
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the
They
light.
just show which one of them has been jacking it.
I mean,
Oh,
I appreciate
God.
that in the 2D art, they always have a flat bottom, but for the 3D, they have the little rungs.
Yeah.
It's a really good touch that they fuck up.
It's called Process of Elimination 5. They were gonna do this
Just
anyways.
relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Hi, I'm the idiot in the room, even though the player knows what's going on here.
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't need to specify that bit at the end.
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you find Quark. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm about to just ignore it. What did you mean with that when you said Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
What? Why can no one tell us anything? I hate this. I know why, but I want to know why. God damn it.
Yeah? You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage. Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. will do.
So even though he could trust us, Zero Senior might be watching us.
Please.
Yeah, there are eyes
I'm asking
everywhere.
you,
Yeah, okay, I get the implication now.
put yourself in my shoes.
At least he gave us the implication of why he can't tell us. I looked him.
He doesn't know what's going on with Quark, and it's a safe bet that Zero might have something to do with it.
I looked him in the eyes for the first time since we entered the room and saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Okay,
The
bye.
man's been through some shit, apparently.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a
It
question?
won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh. I see.
I don't.
You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red solo.
Ah. Ah, you were smart.
I had a look while he was talking.
Yeah, between the two of you, Fi is the smart one.
But that's not what I wanted to ask either.
Well, what is it then?
Fi is the smart one, you get shit done.
Why did you scream?
No.
Yeah, you screamed. We're the only people in the room, and I sure didn't scream.
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you're saying that Tenmyoji screamed like that? Yes.
Yeah,
Shut up.
have you heard his voice? Have you
Got
heard those
stuff to
pipes?
do. Get going. Move.
I'm gonna use this bit to tease Fi. Haha.
Gotta break the tension by being weird.
And to be fair, for all the shit she gives you, it's good to have a leg up on her at least once.
Now we finally see the white door.
The Coon door.
It looks
My
like
God.
another warehouse.
I didn't want to say it actually.
I knew you wanted to say it. I fucking knew it.
Why are we stuck on the screen? Oh, I see. Oh, we finally get to address this.
Probably more graffiti. There was one on floor A, too, remember?
As well.
Never mind that.
No, don't never mind that, god damn it!
There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it.
Is Dio being nefarious again?
Let's go see what he's up to.
Dio being a cock again.
Let's run over to Dio and make fun of him.
Let's go fucking beat him up.
Oh, nothing. Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
You are the worst liar on the planet.
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I?
Why do I care about a 4-year-old?
Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess.
Would you believe me that I happened to heard Ancillary talk about this game back in the day where a certain subset group of people were pissed that Dio would betray them?
Why would you be pissed? The dude fucking signposted it.
But they're just like, I thought I could trust you, Dio. You were the cool guy. And I'm just like, what am I
The
reading?
cool
here?
guy? Oh, yes, we got the one slit over here.
It's the same
God,
people
no.
that thought that Senator Armstrong was right. Let's just say that.
If we wake him up, he might realize he's
Twats.
got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens. It's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the
He
rest
was like,
of our
I'm
lives.
dropping hits that I
Which
hit
probably won't
everybody
be
and I'm gonna
enough.
kill her. Dio stabs the guy.
I'm like the worst person ever here. Look at me. I'm wearing a circus outfit.
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
I don't want to talk about this rabbit.
Only opens once.
You know you love a
Once
rabbit.
that happens, it's all over.
I hate him so much.
Hey, Dio, can I see your brush real quick? Oh yeah, why? Well, he extends his arms out. You just pull out a sword and slice his hand off. Okay, thanks.
Close for good, huh? I have to admit, I kind of forgotten that detail, but if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't have been able to get out until we died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses here to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
Do
So?
a flip!
What are you guys here for? Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
Wow, okay!
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier?
Oh. I'm just so angry I can kill a woman!
We're damn lucky Kate chose ally.
What's that?
Can we get a side stream?
I can't hear you, dude.
Can we get a side stream?
It's live!
Is it? When the fuck did you do that?
A while back. Like, the moment Festivore came in.
You didn't do it when I was in here, though!
Because like you came in like a minute before Festivore, and when I realized that both of you were here, I was like, all right.
If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate.
Sounds like you're getting a little butthurt.
Word of advice, Dio. That's not a smart attitude to have here. All you'll
Word
do
of
is make
advice,
sure
Dio,
that
don't
whoever
be
plays
such a little
against you in the
bitch.
AB game won't pick ally.
Thank you, Fi.
You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right? Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door. Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
I have eyeballs.
Kay told me.
Or
He
that.
was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too. Guess everybody misses my company. Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
God, this dude is such a fucking self-centered twat. Holy shit.
Yeah,
What about Luna?
Luna.
Huh.
Haven't seen
Luna
her.
never existed.
Who's Luna?
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blues solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. So that means Kay is just leaving. I don't know if no, Kay and Dio are leaving. Oh shit.
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors. Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Looks familiar, doesn't it?
Oh, like you're idiots. I don't need no.
What do you
bracelet.
mean, what broke down, Gnosis?
Yes. Yes, it does.
What went
Yeah.
down? What happened?
Oh, we're just trying to figure out people's color assignments right now. And we're also realizing that Dio really is an
You and Kay
unrepentant
are
fuck.
both yellow.
Also, Tenmyoji is on the lookout for blood.
You can get yellow by adding red and green together.
Well, so it's Clover,
If
so
you
to
add
speak.
blue to that.
No. Also, Tenmyoji, importantly, apparently was asked by Zero if he wanted to come here.
Yeah, Tenmyoji was given an exclusive deal for some reason.
Yes, Fenfel.
So we're the magenta pair, which means we're getting the green solo. Who's the green solo again? Oh, Luna.
Right.
Hey, what point value is Phi at? Tenmyoji is a red solo, Clover is a cyan pair.
The only one left is the other cyan pair. So we can assume that's what Quark is.
A corpse.
No. There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
Oh god, does somebody remember Phi's pair? Because I'm pretty sure she's gonna pull a dick move and force me to betray Luna.
Didn't she just say it was a cyan pair, or
No, what's her point value?
point value? I think I said 3. I think chat said 3.
Ah. That's an interesting situation then. Because ally or betray, I get out. But, it's a matter of do we want to get Luna out?
Well, Phi is fucked regardless, because there's
Sorry,
a
but
team
I'm gonna
who's
stay
going to
here.
hit 9
Yeah.
this next round.
Yeah, K and D are gonna hit 9. I'm gonna hit 9. I'm wondering if Phi would be enough of a spite player to make sure that Luna doesn't hit 9 as well.
Yeah, Luna's also 7. So she will be 9.
The only people that would... And Quark also has 9, so it would be Tenmyoji... Tenmyoji would be the only one left behind. No, and Clover.
Moving around so much is a pain in the ass.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit here, moving's a pain. Yeah, no one cares, dick.
On my way.
Hey, Dio, hold this. Hold what? Stabs him.
This almost feels like the closest scenario, but there are still people that are like fucked if we go forward. So that means Tenmyoji and or Clover might pull a stunt.
So to be fair, if you were to get everyone to cooperate in some way, shape, or form, you could get everyone out after this last round.
Yeah, because the star round says you could just do point values at any point. From there, you just grind out 9s.
Yeah, because once again, you just need 9 or higher.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you just stop?
Well,
What I'm saying is Dio is going to cock it all up.
Yeah.
you see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Did we do this last round? I don't think we did.
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
You did this. This is the first room
Remember
you
the
did.
graffiti
Ah.
on floor B? You remember what it said?
Yeah, Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun.
Do you know what that means?
No.
It's Latin for be aware of death or remember death. I think it's usually used to mean we're all gonna die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, it's pretty straightforward, right? If the 9th lion ate the sun. It's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what made you think of the clock, the sun in the sentence.
Yeah. Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Ninth is
Yeah, they
spelled.
can't spell.
Yeah.
Wrong answer. Maybe you're not the eagle eye I thought you were.
Well, Sigma's kind of an idiot, but it's not hard to see.
I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong. It should be N-I-N-T-H. But the graffiti had N-I-N-E-T-H.
I guess you're right. Just put a little extra E in there, huh?
Exactly.
E.
Which means it's probably another anagram.
E. It's kind of
Euler's
a bonehead mistake. Do you think it was like a kid who wrote it? Or was Sigma a dumbass and doesn't realize the writing on the wall?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all. Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose. Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
Enough letters?
Yeah, maybe Zero kinda sucks at anagrams.
Huh.
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
I'm glad that at least that we're actually acknowledging the graffiti in this timeline.
Finally acknowledging the graffiti on the wall.
Remember death if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Shit. Hey, it's already 2 minutes past time.
Really? Oh, we got time.
But you gotta find Luna.
Well,
We should get
yeah,
moving.
time to meet up. It is what she meant.
Time for Dio to be like, hey, fuckface, you're late. I'm angry.
Dio is just on the ground dead, and we're just standing over his body. What happened? I don't know. We just found him like this.
All of them have just bloodied bats, too.
And we're just like, ah, good. The garbage has been taken out. Now, are we going to go over to the booth where Alice was squatting? Huh. Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation. What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait. We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
It always seems to happen, too. It's weird.
Yeah, to be fair, this place is huge.
Where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Thank you,
The
Alice.
last time we saw Alice
Urfi.
alive, she was right here. Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Finally, somebody addresses this. Blood.
Dude.
So the door could open from the side.
No, I don't think that's the point here.
Oh, somebody died there is the idea.
Or
Find
was
something?
stabbed.
Is this ketchup?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
No, lick it up. Try it.
Tastes kind of metallic.
Somebody fucked up the recipe.
The truth hurts.
I still see they use lead and paint.
So, blood, huh? Oh my god.
That was a delivery.
I know, right? Fly suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane.
It's holding a knife.
It's the kind you might see in a shipyard, the sort that moves along a metal track and has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? Did they rearrange the booths? Why?
Yeah, shame you can't get rid of the menu, but if you notice, there's a mark on the ground actually at the far edge.
I did not notice that.
I noticed something.
What, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... why does no one say anything?
Look at the
ARG.
number
There it
6
is, I
in the
see it.
room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it. What's the first thing you think of when you hear blood?
Vampires?
Yeah, this whole thing kind of sucks, right?
Thank you, Fi.
Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had. There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady.
Teonora, we are playing as Sigma.
Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room.
Okay, so handkerchief was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room.
We'll
Got it.
assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief.
Okay.
Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a bloodstained handkerchief here?
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here.
And?
You want more?
You're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, is the blood fresh?
So how long do you think it was here?
Long enough for the handkerchief to dry blood, but that's fresh blood over there.
I think that's just a graphical limitation.
Wait. When's the start?
You know, when we
Again,
started.
This wasn't exactly made with a large budget.
When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. First thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look at the number 9 door. I spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. I know we looked at it this How did we miss this then?
I mean... Don't we already have an idea?
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
So the rooms were shifted.
Or at least one was.
Yeah. Probably.
It had to have been the crane. It's the only thing I could move it, but we didn't hear
No,
anything.
the killer obviously just lifted the
They
whole
moved the
thing up with
rightmost
their
one
bare
all the
head
way to
and
the
moved all way
left.
to the end.
So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
The body.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
We've been in the AB room on the right at first, so... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. This is really interesting.
But we also know for a fact, due to meta-knowledge, that the killer isn't Luna. Which begs a much larger question. Why didn't Luna say anything?
My
Probably-
God.
Probably because she doesn't know. My
But
body-
wouldn't she if she was in the same room?
She just didn't notice, actually.
Stopped in front of the
didn't
graffiti
know-
that began with 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Ketchup! Thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so.
And you go to lick it. Tastes metallic.
Ah, that's lead.
Oh, it's lead paint. You're right.
Lead with a hint of prion disease.
Explains why Sigma's such a mess.
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice.
Okay, but then, once again, this begs two questions. First off, we know she's not the killer. We ourselves know she's not the killer. So why did she not talk about the body? Secondly,
somebody-
how would she have moved the crane?
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting set of questions. Like, I think the implication is that someone is forcing Luna's hand, but, like, how did she move the crane if Zero Rabbit handles everything?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line?
The knife line?
It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman. So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief, and then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
Ah, that would explain the light blood splatter.
It's me, Anohito, #1 Luna Defender, on the case.
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely. This is all just speculation, understand?
Also, I gotta turn on the AC. I'll be back in a second.
And then I will pose another question when Wayne gets back, because this is also another very important question to ask.
I try to keep the AC off as long as I can because it saves a lot of money, but, like, it's getting pretty fucking hot in the desert.
There are a
Yeah,
whole
so
lot
what
of
I was going to
things we
say,
still
Wang,
don't know.
is this also implies the fact that then whoever could control the crane moved the rooms back on purpose. Which would expose this.
Why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, then carry the body back and hide it? We still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place.
My point is, all of this feels very weirdly deliberate.
Future's now, Grandma.
If we're using meta-knowledge, it was posit for me to understand that Dio is explicitly trying to frame Luna. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all of this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. Also,
Really...
Oh, go ahead. It's gag stuff.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that the other thing about you mentioning that is, you say that, but Lola, wow. Oh, fuck me.
Ha ha ha.
Dio's never really made any sort of serious attempt to frame Luna.
That's why I'm saying, like, if we're going off meta-knowledge, because the assumption is we know that Dio has the Grandma's bracelet. He was trying to get in, and he was ordered to kill the woman. But we don't know why he wants to frame Luna for this. Wait a minute, Luna pairs with us, so he had...
But when we found him out, he never tried to accuse Luna, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because Luna was dead in the other reality.
But, like, he's never made any sort of serious attempt to fucking frame Luna. Like,
Oh,
he's
right
a
now.
dick, and he will jump on anyone the second he catches a bit of weakness, but, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird situation right now. We just lack information.
My point is, did he even know about Luna?
We also, due to meta-knowledge, do know the old lady had said that she was prepared to sacrifice herself, so maybe she knew something.
Well, we don't know if the old lady in question and the one in Kay's memory are the same person. That's an assumption I made because of the silhouettes looking the same.
All right.
They could be just doing a fucking double deluxe flip on us. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna is Zero Senior, couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body?
She was an intruder, and so Gollum just showed up with a knife, stabbed her, and just left it. Did all this.
That's a long extension cord. Let's say Luna moved the AB rooms to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known that they'd be discovered after she moved the rooms. Besides, when and how did she operate the cranes? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then when we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse, by then, the rooms must have been moved. Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Well, if Luna is Zero Senior, then Zero Junior could follow her every beck and whim, and then she'd have like effectively a closed room murder scenario.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was.
Okay.
Which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Ah, so Clover's gonna give Luna the big ol' axe. And that's why Clover can't trust us, because we're definitely batting for Luna here.
Right.
Hey, Fi. I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
It's Dio! Oh! Hey, Kay.
It's the cool one.
Phi, there you are.
You
Oh
sound
god, is somebody
distraught.
fucking dead?
Somebody's fucking dead.
Somebody's so fucking dead.
I'm sorry. I have some bad news. Luna.
Ah, come on!
Luna is dead.
No!
Why?
She's in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
No, Luna. You were
Injector.
the best of us.
We can't save this woman. I can't even betray her.
I'd argue Alice is more screwed than Luna, but yeah.
Yeah.
On the bright side, we got her watch.
Oh yeah, we're paired with... Oh god, we're a suspect. Here comes Dio. Oh, This is the third time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it only got worse.
To be fair, it's all happened in a very short span of time.
I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Injector gun. Her eyes were flat and empty, and the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit up again. That'd be fucking terrifying.
And I trust him.
Yeah, this is where Sigma's just like, no, I liked her a lot, actually, fuck.
She made my pinky feel funny.
Grief cracked
Flap
open
it
like an
forever.
egg and rage chambered out, hot, angry, and screaming. Okay, Roland. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tightly they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath, I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned. See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
I think it's called an injection gun. You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger. It's kind of like
How
the
you inject
needles
the
in these
flavor.
bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well.
Oh, she got hit with the, other thing.
The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
Oh, so it wasn't the other thing that we were talking about yesterday.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck?
Yeah.
I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug.
And we know before Dio stole an injection gun a while ago.
Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought... Back in the first stream, I thought that was turbocurine.
Oh, it'll turbo cure you, alright? Of life.
Yeah.
Should I go get them?
No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes?
But when we talked with Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient.
Why do people keep splitting up? Why do they keep doing that?
Like Zoids K.
Yeah, right? It's the same thing we always ask about fucking Scooby-Doo, except this is a lot more grim. There's no talking
Two
dog.
of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
And then be completely owned by syringes.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet.
He was looking for Luna.
Sigma's
I was
asking you what
busy
you were
killing
doing.
Dio.
I hope you were killing Dio.
I was
Giving him a fucking...
resuscitating.
Oh. Wow, Sigma, are you a total asshole? What the fuck?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time.
Oh, but he can't do CPR because he can't breathe air into the lungs, can he?
You had
False.
yet
A
to
little,
show up.
a little
as had
strong
Luna.
squeeze out his little, where his mouth for his muscles be.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair,
I
CPR
believe I was
doesn't
standing between
really
the
work
yellow
like
and
that.
cyan doors.
You don't always have to, you know, do the breathing thing.
Yeah.
You generally don't need to, and honestly, you usually shouldn't. At least not without some sort of barrier, because you will potentially get vomit in your mouth.
Yeah. CPR.
Some
I would know.
minutes
I've
later,
taken
I heard
CPR
something.
classes, everyone. I can do CPR.
It's also very dangerous to do CPR, isn't it? That's why you need a license, because you could break some ribs.
It came from behind the cyan door.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounded
not you
like a
can. You
woman's
probably
scream.
will. It's not good CPR unless you break a few ribs.
Mm-hmm. Because you can't I don't think palpitate's the right word I'm looking for, but you can't, like, do what you need to do with the lungs without actually, like...
They're forced chest compressions. You're going to break something.
Yeah, because, like, for the obvious anatomy lesson in the class, the lungs are inside the ribcage, and bones are very tough.
Yeah.
And even
Also, it's usually less for the lungs and more for the heart that you're doing CPR.
that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're trying to get the heart beating back again. Okay.
Well, it was actually quite faint.
Here in California, you're protected under the law. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things
It was
protected under the
several
law.
doors
Like
away.
jaywalking is protected under the law. No matter what, if you are hit
Yeah,
by a
no,
car...
it's they're good Samaritan laws. Those are in most places.
I think Vegas is like one of the few states without that law.
A
And
vast
as
majority of
such,
places
I
have
couldn't
good
quite
Samaritan
make out
laws.
what was being said. Or even if I had heard it at all.
Cardiopulmonary.
I mean, look, Shrike. I can understand. It's a common misconception because of media.
And also, people only know the acronym and not what it stands for.
Yeah, and I don't think of the full acronym when I say CPR. It just shortcuts to CPR. Like when you say cardiopulmonary, you're like, oh, duh.
And yeah, pulmonary does involve lungs, but no. The typical the idea is clearing the
It
airways
seemed
and also,
entirely
more
possible that
importantly,
I'd imagined it.
getting the heart beating.
I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable.
Remember, one important thing about humans, we tend to shortcut a lot of things.
God, pain resuscitation.
Codpiece resuscitation.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, do not grind.
Perhaps something had happened. So, I made my way to the crew quarters.
Jumpstart that heart and punch him in the nuts.
As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss.
So the suspects for this scenario would be Tenmyoji, Clover, or Dio. I'm pretty sure it was Dio based on meta knowledge, but I could be wrong.
You can imagine the rest, I'm
It was
sure.
obviously Alice using
I ran into the room
birthday out
and found Luna
shenanigans.
on the floor.
So
Dio.
to be
I was gonna say Dio learned necromancy and reanimated Alice to kill Luna.
So, to be fair, what would Dio's reason for killing at this point be?
There is
Yeah.
none. That's the problem I'm trying to figure out here. Like he has everything pointing against him, but he has no motive. Like he's not playing against the Luna.
But we
Yes,
did know that
I
he
deduced that she had been
inserted
injected
himself
with tubercurin.
into the game.
And he had to kill Tenmyoji's like special someone to do so.
Kill the wife!
Her heart had stopped.
But yes, kill
so I
Grandma to get
attempted
it.
CPR. To the best of my abilities, at
One of
least.
us is an imposter.
With this
I can't believe
mask, I was
See,
obviously unable to
I knew they were
provide
gonna pull this
artificial
part because of
respiration.
media.
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time.
It's
I
fine, he
chose
would have
instead to begin
obliterated her ribs
resuscitation
anyway.
immediately.
Yeah, just like one fucking press, crack every single one.
Just like Larry the
As you
Lobster,
know,
just
Even
pushing
a
you in the
short time
chest.
without oxygen can
Breathe
cause
down.
serious brain damage.
Mm-hmm.
I felt time was of the essence. But
The problem
I
is,
killed her.
since it's a muscle relaxant, this chemical is effectively paralyzing the heart, causing it to stop. It is a chemically induced state, so I don't think any physical thing.
Well, they even said the way this kills is because it is a muscle relaxant. What
Uh-huh.
it is actually doing is preventing them from breathing.
Yeah, like it's causing every. What is it? For like a shortcut explanation, is effectively like giving a stop order to every muscle involved in your body. That's why you can't breathe, because your lungs are just like, I'm taking an off day, fuck it.
Yep. And the issue is he probably would not have been able to keep the rhythm long
Hey.
enough anyway to make it matter.
Yeah, because that shit probably lasts. That was a whole ass vial. That's lasting for a long time.
How much time passed between when you
Honestly,
heard
he
the
had a little
scream and when you
proboscis that
came
shoots
in
out
here
of his
and
mouth, so
found
you
her?
can suck out all the turbo curing.
I'm afraid I can't say
And then
exactly,
you become paralyzed
but I
and
would hazard a
die.
guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
And they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hall.
Guys,
Yeah,
I used a
also,
portable
fun
stove
fact-
burner today. No stove check needed.
Yeah, I do want to say, Wang, tubercurin specifically is a skeletal muscle relaxant.
Interesting.
Because yeah, tubercurin is real. It's very real.
So I might be mistaken here because like I didn't take advanced fucking advanced chemistry. Skeletal muscles don't involve the heart, do they?
That would be cardiac muscle.
Yeah. So turbo curing shouldn't affect the heart and lungs. It should only affect the skeletal structure. Well, the muscular structure, like your deltoids, all that shit. Like your lungs and heart should be fine. The diaphragm is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since anatomy.
I assume they left that way.
Then that makes sense.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
Skeletal muscle relaxation just hit her. She just ragdoll on the ground like she's in Gmod.
Also, hello Dom. What's up?
God, that'd be fucking great.
It really is a shame. Like everybody's getting the bone hurting juice to survive disease, and
No, the problem is it's the bone feel good juice here.
Yeah, the bone relaxing juice is what killed Fi, or not Fi, Ludo, which sucks.
Kill Fi. Fi just collapses right there in front of you.
No. I examined the room
Also,
thoroughly
fun
before I
fact,
left to find you.
tubercurin not really used anymore.
Shocker.
I'm guessing because it's obsolete.
Yeah, there are safer alternatives because it was used usually for like surgery.
Hmm.
It was like it's an anesthetic.
Yeah.
May I say something?
Did what they actually killed
Yeah,
her with?
sure.
They killed her full of
I'm not
quaaludes.
sure if this has anything to do with Luna.
Oh
But there
no!
was something I wanted to
Oh
point
no!
out.
She
Hang
got
on,
violently high.
are we finally getting a clue?
Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
Oh, we're just their bodies are in the same room. Fuck.
Yeah. The strange thing here is Alice was fucking stabbed.
Yeah, she was using injector gun. She
weapon.
was just using a much larger injector gun.
Through the heart.
Someone took the weapon out of her dead body. What?
Indeed.
Well,
The
we
wound
did see
suggests a
Clover
knife,
rush off.
but I doubt we'll know now.
Was that... How long ago did we see Clover rush off?
That was a while ago.
How would I know?
But that was during this entire segment waiting for the white door.
Why are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just wondering what the time frame is. Because I'm thinking Clover took the knife to kill the murderer.
Also, yeah, that knife was embedded deep.
Yeah. What I'm wondering is, what did Luna discover that
Yeah,
Or
that
the
would
killer's
make
hand.
sense. Sigma, if you were
And
going
also
to
it
kill
means for lack of a
someone,
proper weapon, they
which of
use the
these two
ejection
methods
gun.
would you use?
a knife? It's like
I wouldn't kill anyone! Wow! What
I'm
a good boy!
I'm a good noodle. Fine, shut the fuck
I
up.
would use either
hypothetical.
this. I don't need no weapon.
I would choose
to
the
kill.
injection gun.
I have my like, you've seen how jacked fucking Sigma is. He could use his fists.
Ooh,
You actually just
that's
somebody.
actually very interesting, because yeah, the injecting gun is way more subtle, isn't it?
Right?
Sigma knows
Most
assassin,
people
know
would
how to-
choose
that's
that.
what he does.
The
That's
more
what
you
Duke
can
is.
divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big
It's not just
difference
that, it's
between
easier to kill
stabbing
the
someone
injection
and
gun.
injecting them with poison.
Yeah. So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards.
I mean,
There's no way
but the
for
knife
us to
was missing
know.
actually before the Luna murder. Because you remember, the knife wasn't there when you went there earlier.
Did we see that?
I figured you would have. You would have noticed it on the model, I'd assume.
Well, this is a screen cap that they put in front of us, and you don't see the knife in her ever.
Yeah, I don't think that when we first heard
True.
about it, like it didn't there wasn't a knife there. Someone was like, "Oh, she got stabbed." How do you know she was stabbed? Not like an ice pick.
Yeah, I seriously thought that someone just like hit her with like the lance or something.
But it probably wasn't like the knife wasn't like stabbed in your chest though. I think.
Yeah, the knife was there earlier.
But,
Yeah, but like I don't think it was like visibly there from whatever. I'd have to get like a side by side of the two scenes.
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get
And
Alice's
you have a
bracelet,
time frame,
and
but
then
not a
Kay
long
came by
one.
later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna.
Oh my
This
god.
is getting so fucking complicated. Ugh.
What did you expect? It's a
Or
fucking
it
Zero
could be.
Escape game.
I mean, I was able to parse 999 to a relative degree at least.
There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't
To be
know,
fair, I'm helping
we
muddy
really
things.
shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good.
Damn,
Conclusions
Ice
without any
Hawk. Please don't
evidence
call
are
out Sigma
useless.
like that, it's rude.
That would imply that Sigma gets any. Why do you think he's such a desperately horny boy?
Because he's
So
desperately
just forget
horny.
any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for
Look,
something
some
more
people
useful.
just have a healthy libido.
Well, I think that about covers it. We clear? Good.
Leaving libido, okay.
Exactly.
Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
So this means, I don't think we're gonna get a choice on this route. I think this is gonna be another plot lock.
We should go to the
I
white
mean-
doors then.
Why don't we
Dio
look
should
at
still
the
be
flow
there.
chart?
Hopefully Tenmyoji
Let's,
and Clover
let's shoot.
will be
Let's
there
go find Dio. Shoot him real quick.
Oh, this is the last scene for this. Wait, what was the choice I made here?
Interesting, it doesn't list end.
Also, wait, what was the choice here? Was it betray Luna?
Other fun thing to notice about this path, which is a little bit weird. Look at the length of every other path.
Yeah, we got the plot lock, we got a bad end. Oh my god, there's so much.
No, but I'm saying, look at the length of every other path.
Oh yeah, this is the shortest one, and it's not an end. That's so weird. Did we find the true end route? But no, we couldn't have because people dead.
No, because they're dead people.
Yeah.
No, obviously the true end. You'll just bring him back to life. This is all a stage play, you see.
We were never in any danger. Neither was Bowser or Princess.
But Dio was very real.
And we want to kill Dio pretty bad.
You're in the
Please,
warehouse
take
and
this
Kata
with you.
shows up. It's like, I'm sorry, but I found someone has died. Who? You. Pulls out a gun, shoots you.
Felt wrong to just take it, but then we wouldn't be able to beat the game until then.
I like the idea of Sigma taking it, putting it on his wrist, and actually like locking it like a fucking idiot.
It's just like,
Sigma,
I have
you
2
thought-
bracelets now. Henshin a go-go, baby.
Sigma, you can't be in 2 rooms at the same
Is something
time.
the matter?
Oh, right.
You and Phi are
He's
the magenta
ejected
pair.
twice.
Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
There really is a sense here that in this path that Sigma was very much like for Luna.
Then
Press the
To be
bracelet.
fair, Luna is absolutely lovely.
Yeah, we didn't get this. We didn't get this kind of camaraderie with Alice.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be
To be
meaningless,
fair, that's Alice has largely
then
been a
you must
bitch to you.
survive.
Yeah, huh?
Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Ooh, Kay just fucking twisting the knife. Holy shit.
Will you find her killer, Sigma, or do you choose to die like a dog?
I feel like that little sigh
Shall
before
we
you
go?
said that maybe made it sound like I discovered something unwittingly.
Wait,
Nah.
shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst case scenario.
Huh?
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this?
Why do we do these things?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... There was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
Stop apologizing for something you haven't explained it! Ugh! I hate this! This is the worst kind of, like... This is the worst kind of
She-
fucking teasing.
She's thinking out loud, it's fine.
Quark.
Quark?
Tenmyoji's a red solo, Clover's a cyan pair. Of course, the other cyan pair, if he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door and they die.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, this is bad. And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized.
Like how he says penalized and not just killed.
I know, right?
Yeah, obviously they don't get killed for penalized. You just come back
If we
there.
hadn't
They just
found
couldn't
Quark
get.
by
They can't vote. They're just wearing like clown makeup.
Ah yes, people are penalized when they're killed.
Ah, they're fucked.
Yeah, you gotta fucking hoof it, my dudes.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
Also, earlier I was just thinking about the whole scenario of RoboCop shooting out one dude dick, except RoboCop is K and the guy who gets shot in the dick is Dio.
Hey, wouldn't that be the best though?
Your move, creep. K would be too soft to be a Robocop.
So I'm too lazy to mute my mic.
You didn't mute your mic?
I said I'm too lazy to.
Ah, okay. I thought you said excuse me for muting my mic.
No, you get to listen to me piss.
Loud P streamer.
Welcome to our ASMR bathroom stream.
Yeah, I was getting some water.
Just reminded of watching some larger streamers and then you know you take a read the bathroom real quick and just put a BRB in the chat and start spamming loud piss.
Hey, to be fair, I literally just have a card that says piss in large letters.
I'm sorry, Alulin, but remember, all cops are bastards, even Robocop.
Especially, RoboCop was made to be a bastard.
Yeah, he was made to be like that extreme kind of cop from the 90s, huh?
I mean, no, like the movie, one of the big things is it's a commentary on excessive force and policing.
Yep.
Chromatic doors have opened.
There's a reason why the gore is all super
Remain
detailed. It's meant to be
until
off-putting.
chromatic doors close.
You're late.
We're
What
late.
were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
Wait, we're teaming up with Dio?
No, he's talking.
He meant gay.
Oh,
What? How the fuck would I know?
I was busy here glooming.
I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Ten, Myoji, and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's
I was gonna
bracelet?
say I would hold on to the bracelet just to spite him, but if we have that bracelet when we walk through, we're kind of fucking owned.
Yeah, also, Kay will fucking die.
Yeah.
Hand it over.
Vi pulled it out of her pocket, the face still shone with the blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Vi's eyes never left Dio as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay. That's such a great spite play.
Let's go.
I mean, he lives regardless.
Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's actually a really good point, Dio.
That's not the
Yep.
issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind,
Oh, come on. Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me.
but
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
On the bright side, it's only a group that is unaccounted for.
Yeah?
All right, fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid,
What?!
a baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
Okay.
I
but-
can't believe this. I
No,
can't
no.
believe this.
Really quick. We know he's full of shit.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
We genuinely know he is full of shit, though,
that's...
You have to trust me.
because of meta-knowledge.
I swear, it's God's honest truth.
Because remember, we know he broke into the game. He was not offered by Zero to be here.
Yeah.
Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now.
So, he's a filthy
I'll
fucking
tell you
liar.
more once we get inside. Please.
But what is this the one truth that he's ever said?
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obvious to land, but it looked like Kate was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
Yeah,
Look, see, I
Yeah.
even have a photo of my child. Shows you the picture of a baby with Dio's head Photoshop onto it.
please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose,
It
It's all
honestly,
over.
like, this gambit doesn't even fucking matter, because everyone's gonna need to go through the doors anyway.
Yeah.
please.
But I'm sorry, Kate's like, but I'm sorry, Dio. I hate kids.
Kay looked at me and Vi. We both nodded silently back.
And
I
then he
understand. Let's go.
just did a flying
Really?
lariat.
Yes, I
We'll
have
kill
one
Theo.
condition, however.
A condition.
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Yeah, this
Damn
isn't
it.
a fucking suicide
Couldn't
pact.
make this easy, could you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
Can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
Can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma.
Oh?
We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh shit. Are
I
we gonna
see.
get penalized?
I suspected that would be your answer.
That's why I'm going to throw you into the room now.
You leave me with no choice then.
Do it! Do it!
Apologies.
Yeah! What a hero!
You leave with no choice, then. I apologize, kills Dio.
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Do you actually believe Dio?
No, of course not.
That's stupid.
But
Why would I believe
but-
Dio?
I don't like Dio, but I like you two. I want you two to live.
I
only
also
wish to
don't
save you.
feel like dying.
If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
I really like Kay. He's really good.
Kay's good people. You know, except for that time he killed you.
Oh,
I
I mean,
confess I am not entirely sure.
You had it coming.
I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
so we just have no idea what happened to 10 and Clover now.
Nope, or Quark.
2,
Obviously, you know what happened to them.
Wow.
They died.
0. Chromatic
They're definitely
doors
dead now.
Closing.
Yeah, they are punished.
And you see, they're still alive, actually. You just come back outside the doors after you complete the puzzle and everything. They're just standing there by the AB rooms with clown makeup on.
The weird thing about Kay is, like, yeah, he's an absolute traitor, but the thing is, like, it makes sense why he's a traitor under the circumstances that he's in. And even then, he's like, he shows genuine moments of, like, you know, hating what he's doing and, like, trying to figure out what he is, but he's also stuck having to be a horrible being. Like, he has to be stuck making horrible decisions. Like, out of the current plot lines, I think it's just because of the circumstances, but Caves feels like the most fleshed out story right now. Which is
To be
ironic.
fair,
because
you've also had like the most exposure to him.
Yeah, which is funny because, like, also there's no story to Kay right now, period, outside of his flashback.
Yeah, but you know him as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though?
I got a broken rib.
My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
Ah, yes, Kay grew up on the streets in that sweet armor.
No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. I hope they were alright somehow, but...
But also, staying around to wait for them would have been suicide.
Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Turns out they're already just waiting inside the doors, waiting for everybody else to show up.
They're all just surrounding
We should
you,
go.
saying congratulations as they clap.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she was carrying something heavy. It was.
It is, that big old noggin.
You
Full of facts and knowledge.
You gonna carry that weight, Kay?
Hey, Fi, where do you work out?
Exactly. Fucking swole ass Sigma.
Now where the fuck are we?
It was you all along. It's a dog.
Also, congrats. Welcome to your first White Room.
We're still in the one square.
Yeah. It said security.
What?
I see this.
The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
I see I see this whole setup and this thing of the dog inside the hotel too.
You think we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now,
I do
all
like
the
the
screens
image
are
now,
dark.
just like Quark sitting in a chair, playing with the controls. As that
It was
fucking music plays.
you! It was you all along!
Even if we could activate them,
They
I
play
doubt
this
Zero is just
stupid,
gonna let us
dog
watch whatever we
music,
want.
credits
Yeah,
music.
exactly.
We don't know what happened to K or Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
God, the worst part about this scenario is that if it all goes well, Fi is still stuck behind.
If all goes well, that is, yeah. Also, even if she isn't, that's only 4 people surviving. So on a bad day it's 3, on a good day it's 4.
I'm glad that Grace figured out the reference I was going for. Now there's one thing I wanted to see almost immediately. Where is it? There it is. Is that a lion?
Also, I really like this song that plays in this.
Ooh.
But how many lions have we seen so far?
Whoa! The lights turned off.
Also, yeah, it's a weird sun thing right there.
Oh, this is... No, don't! Fine.
Like, legitimately, I think this game has a really solid soundtrack, but like, I really like the song that plays in this. Remember, we got.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Someone's over here key mashing.
Is it? I genuinely don't remember Illy Lane, like Finicky How.
See, I thought this was like the PEMDAS thing, but it's not.
Oh yeah, that yeah. Wait, as I was saying, like I think this game has a genuinely good soundtrack. Like I think it's really good. I think 999's is good in its own way as well, but this is, I'd argue, a lot more approachable. Because a lot of 999's music it was like an industrial vibe.
You turn on the camera to see an image. A screen turns on, but there's someone there. There's Quark. He's on the other side of the number 9 door, just flossing.
A number 4 engraved on the top.
To be fair, Malik, this isn't far off from that.
Okay, so red is 4, green is 11.
You think it's a hint? Maybe.
What else did I miss from the lighting of the room, is the question.
And you can turn the light back on.
I just rubbed my ass on his chair and it turned up.
Sigma, why were you rubbing your ass on the chair?
My ass was itchy.
You're just trying to get the right feel to make sure his ass it fit his ass real right.
Okay, so we have 3 different passwords to input with different color schemes.
I appreciate that despite how ancient Hunter 2 is, it's still joked about to this day.
What was Hunter 2 again?
It was basically from a bunch of IRC logs. The original was like, yes, if you type your password, they just wrote out a bunch of stars, and then the guy asked, oh, what did you just type? And he just went like, yeah, I just typed out my password. If you type it out, it'll just automatically censor it for you. And then you just see Hunter 2.
Ugh. Still wondering what the implication of the blue, green, yellow, cyan. Oh, this is gonna get complicated, isn't it?
Yes, and you need 2 solutions. Don't forget that.
Okay, what the fuck?
What could have possibly turned on?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, that's weird looking.
I'm guessing this is what everybody does when it first dawns on them what happens.
100%.
And then you're not supposed to do that, are you?
Who knows? I'll be right back. But also, notice every one of these rooms.
It's rooms we've been in, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
I wonder what the implication for that is.
implications that you were being watched this whole time by
Yeah, but we've
somebody.
been told that though, haven't we?
Turns and stares into the webcam.
Oh, that was just the some binders. Let's try turning off the lights again and seeing what happens.
Nothing, it turns out.
Well, you're not wrong. It's still kind of the same scenario.
What happens if I turn the lights on? Nothing. Oh.
Does each room on the screen correspond to a color, maybe? If there is, I'm not really seeing it because a lot of it's just gunmetal, with the only distinct color being green. Ugh.
But yeah, if you notice that none of these rooms are the white rooms. Because you know, if it's the six puzzle rooms, one of the elevator rooms, and then the 2 door rooms.
I feel like I'm missing an interactable though, because I don't really have much to go on right now.
There might be more to go on the light side.
Light side is in turning on the lights or the light shelves?
Turning on the lights. Okay, so, Shin, I'm gonna be real. Probably not, because this game usually gives you everything you need in the room you have.
What happens if I turn a screen off? Nothing obvious.
And yeah, as someone finally noticed, look at the chairs.
Yeah, the color coded, but I don't know what the impetus is that is. Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure if that was the case, but the stairs are relevant. ADB,
And why wouldn't they be?
ADGB? There we go. Pizza cake. But
Pizza cake.
but there are 3 passwords that are longer, and I don't know where they go.
So, to be fair, bold of you to assume that those aren't just cruft.
Change the colors to the correct ones by clicking on the hexagons and triangles. You only have 4 moves to complete the puzzle.
It's lights out.
But worse.
Oh. Yeah, 4 moves, right.
Yeah. I'd argue actually it's better than that, Festivore, because at least you have it feels like an actual puzzle. Like you have a definite limit.
There we go. I like how the moment I clicked on that, a fucking hot rod ran by my apartment and made my place shake. That wasn't ominous or anything. I was you. I was you. So that's the red chair. God damn it, Torpo. Oh
you
my god. Hang on.
What's wrong?
I gotta take some notes. Hang on a second.
It's fine. I'm not telling you to go anywhere. You could just take a screenshot and post it somewhere.
I have a better idea. Oh, that doesn't appear on the side. What?
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. Just DM me a screenshot of that.
Yeah, huh? See, I thought if I put it there, it would appear on the activity feed and I'd have a good note there, but like...
No. And now you'll just be able to refer back to it.
Yeah. It's my superpower of ridiculously convoluted abilities. Okay, so... TMJ... YUVJ... That feels like a color value, not gonna lie. Oh, wait. Four moves. And we have to get the outer ones green.
Sure you need them green and not pink?
Wait, what was the last one that we did? I honestly forget.
You did green for the large boys.
No, this is the same problem as before.
But it could be green as well, so who knows?
You're gonna make me fucking go back, aren't you? Ugh.
And my point is you could try for either.
Yeah, but I...
Look around and find out the classic.
Okay, so red hexes.
Damn, you actually check.
It's easier to do that. And I know... And you've made it quite clear that you're just fucking with me at this point.
No, see the problem is you can't tell when I'm fucking with you or not.
There's a sequence I have to do here that I'm struggling to figure out. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either, is it?
Chat asked a valid question. Can you click the triangles?
Oh my fucking god. I almost had it. I was you, will be me. Yellow.
And you still have the screenshot. You could have just checked that.
Yeah, I know. I instinctively ran over to check.
Muscle memory. Like how I tried to turn on the hot water faucet despite having no hot water. It didn't speak me out. It's pissed at me.
Oh god, I can't tell which one's yellow. It's SGD. That's a new puzzle.
An icon. Oh, shit.
Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass and fill in the blanks. Oh.
So you know green and pink. No, was it green pink? I know you had the
It
items.
was red and yellow. Well, I wish we could go to our inventory, but no, we're about to have a sad boy moment of like, I can't figure this out. Yellow 11. Red 4. Does it really just count the equation?
I'll be fucked if I can tell. It's easier for you to count them than it is for me.
It's really hard for me to count it too. It's fucking weird. 1,
It's the shade of blue it blends.
7.
Then would that be 9? No, I don't know. 10?
You're alright, it's 9. Oh, crap. Okay. Hey, yeah, huh? Now the question is, do we turn on or off the stuff that we see on the other passwords? But we can't move stuff around because we have, lit up stuff.
No, you can do it.
Oh, I guess so. God, what were the 2 lines?
Will be me.
Interesting.
So it wasn't will be me on the 3rd monitor? And just, I don't know, go back.
And it would,
Wait, I think it said to get how to get rid of words.
yeah, so the question is, do we keep the words here, or do we,
I think it would make more sense to remove them because they're garbage.
Yeah. So we need to get rid of, we need to keep the bottom 3 quadrants. Well, the bottom corner. Oh, come on, Sigma. You can just fucking bet.
So I'm wondering what the second solution for the room is.
Probably just remove the bottom 3. Or it involves the other passwords.
That order you just did. Now back out.
Does it matter placement? I guess. Huh. I don't know how you're supposed to elude the placement.
So yeah, now we have the secondary solution.
Huh.
Let's open it now.
I mean, right.
It just looks like gibberish.
That's because it is. You did it!
So yeah, I think this is something we should definitely not open.
Not even, like, take a peek at the titles?
Why not? Go ahead. Maybe don't, yeah.
Floor B graffiti, hourglass, gentle points, knife, principles of causality, Nox's 10 Commandments. Huh.
Hey chat, don't look it up. Always don't talk about it in the chat.
I do miss the days of spoiler chat existing. Maybe we don't need the eye.
You didn't put Will Be Me in the second row. You didn't try that, I should say. No, not really. I'm just saying, chat, like, don't
ruin my fun!
So yes, now we have the actual solution.
Sun sun sun. Dare dare dare. What a weird room.
It was the inverse of what we did previously, Ice Claw.
You did it!
Chat, all I'm saying is let's just drop it for the time being. Please.
Part of the fun is learning about what's going on yourself. Especially with these kind of games.
There's one thing that always baffles me that people never seem to realize that part of the enjoyment of a video game is the learning process.
No. They're talking about something that isn't super spoilery.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
But it's also like just like I'm saying, just drop it, everyone.
Yeah, usually when I'm in these scenarios, I don't pay attention to chat because I'm like laser focused.
And yeah, as Log said, like you have a habit of overreading, like overthinking shit you read. So just like yeah, just generally a good point not to.
You found it.
Wait, I just realized something. When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on.
Yeah.
But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Oh yeah, records.
We can watch VODs.
My
Hell yeah.
God, whip out the VHSs.
It's a shame we only have a 30-day time limit.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
What do we do?
Leave that to me.
I'm a super elite hacker.
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile
It was designed
mobiles.
to
God,
only be
shut up,
operated by.
Yeah, and a wizard whizzes.
Everything's designed to do something.
You see,
And
it
once
was
you
actually
know
designed
what,
for a dog
you can start
operating, not
guessing
human.
how.
And a police murders.
Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's
Oh my
just a
God,
question
shut
of
the
playing
fuck up,
with it
Ice
until
Claw.
It does the things you want it to.
I don't think Wang will even get that.
See?
Monitoring video data.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wow.
No data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good.
Password.
Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Yes, because that would be smart.
That would be my guess.
But why not get data in the time frame in between we've been
All
here?
it says here is administrator.
Which tells us a
Yeah.
lot.
It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
What's this?
You want to open it?
What does this button do, says Sigma.
It says Gollum status.
Oh.
Yeah, you mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door? Here we go.
Makes sense.
Looks like it. What is it?
Wait a second.
Can you scroll? Yeah. God damn it.
Let's see, what do we got here? We have boy as a distinguishing one, I'm looking at.
No, see, that's B0Y. It's not boy, you fucking idiot.
We have a persona reference here.
We have one literally named Golem. What the fuck?
Yep, the ID tag of Golem that we saw a while ago, the Cockney man.
Yep.
What do you mean?
The best character in the
I
game.
thought you told me
Yeah.
Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
We said that was what passed for Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it.
Hi there, Governor. What are you doing here? Try the one that says cache.
Please open the cache. I need to see what's inside.
These file names just seem like random characters. Whatever.
Yeah.
Pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is
That's a while ago.
That was when you got your shit beat to bring you into the room.
Yeah. So, Gollum has been watching me ever since his body got fried.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
I completely forgot about that.
No wonder my ass felt sore. Wow, what a dick.
Interesting.
He just fucking dragged you.
This is the footage that Gollum pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So, if we go back through these files...
Wow, Golem, even after being denied a body, is still the best buddy in this team.
He is your best friend.
Why'd they give me this accent, though? I hate this. I sound like an orc.
Nice.
Because they thought it was
Great
funny.
work, Sigma.
You don't need to kiss my ass. Start going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed Kate and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. Opening my mouth to continue, then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it.
The edibles.
I staggered, my balance gone.
Moe.
Thanks for the follow. Whoa!
See, this is what you get for doing 2 tabs of acid because you thought the first one wasn't hitting soon enough.
So is this what Angela's life is like? Processing? No, this is the reverse of what Angela dealt with.
Yep.
She sounds like playing.
Your skin is all pale. Maybe you should sit down.
What's going on? I can't understand what she's... Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video and fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain's slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything's sped up. Still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. We saw something we weren't supposed to see, huh? Phi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
No. Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief.
You sure? That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
I did, though. Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
I think I might just be getting tired.
Yeah, chat, that was literally just sped up audio.
Yeah.
That was straight up what you saw in the text was what she was saying.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Oh, shit. Radical 6.
The ugly.
For a moment, I thought of COVID, but I didn't want to worry Phi if I didn't have to.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so...
Why is it so evergreen?
Because any disease story has fucking aged like fine wine because of 2020.
What are you, my mom?
Fine, no more check-ins. Anyway, I figured
I'll free
something
you,
out
my
while you were
child.
resting. Come have a look at this.
I gotta say, I really like Phi's design from, like, the concept art standpoint, but it does. Her face doesn't really translate well to 3D models.
I think it's more just the modeling.
Yeah, like they modeled the eyes a bit too big for her.
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters.
Ooh.
The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this
See you in a
recorded?
minute.
Up there on the right is a time
Can you
code.
figure it out? Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system.
So it's all cock and nonsense.
They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
It's K.
Yeah.
He was looking at his bracelet here.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means the footage is 21 minutes before the primary doors. Wait. Something's off about that, but I can't quite remember what.
Exactly. Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Oh, so this is just after the assumed resuscitation.
Oh,
I
nice.
looked around, but I couldn't find one.
Hey, Oozworm, what's up? Welcome to Weird Murder Mystery.
The only stuff left is shot from this position.
Howdy, Oozworm chat. You've come into like a big pivotal plot point of Virtue's Last Reward. Welcome to Spoiler Town.
Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
I mean, that this is a record of what happened right after the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready? Okay, let's
Yeah.
keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes.
0 doors.
After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is. So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh. I can't believe that has a point.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Someone's coming in. Luna and Clover.
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse.
Hey, is 16 divisible by 4? 15.
Good. I'm glad you figured it out on your own and I didn't need to hold your hand.
Took me a second.
With the time frame we've established,
I was wondering why she didn't just use
calculating
the
what we're
11
doing is
seconds.
pretty easy.
What's going on here? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
The hell was that?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else. Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things
Fucking
suddenly
9
change.
hours of screaming at Luna.
9 minutes.
9 hours of screaming at Luna.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... Ah, no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover leaves and Luna doesn't. She looks like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
This was the spat that Kay had heard. Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing.
Oh, we're not done yet.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Is it Kay? Dio! Is Dio holding something? No, that's just the floor. Dio instantly disappeared down below the bottom of the frame.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
Yeah, so he wasn't here the whole time.
Literally all he does is lie.
Went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah, so what would have been important enough for him to lie about it?
Murder?
Or maybe lying so he wasn't accused of murder.
Murder. Murder.
We should consider that
I mean,
it might have been
look,
something bad.
Like, I'm just saying Clover seems like the more likely suspect given how she fucking freaked.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. But there's something weird about that. Because it sounds like she injected... You don't accidentally inject someone, do you?
No.
So I'm wondering what happened there.
Well, she was going off on Luna. Yeah, she was freaking the fuck out on Luna.
Yeah, I think so.
Did Luna give her the horrible, horrible proof? And then she's
Alright,
like,
now Dio left. And it looked like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
it was you, Sigma. Wait, what?
10K, as expected. When you heard K open the cyan door, he panicked. But if it's up to you, didn't want K to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Below the screen?
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes.
So there is a very important piece of information that they don't tell us here that would tell us Kay's intent. How did Kay approach the body? Did he run over? Was he worried, or did he just methodically walk over?
It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Tenmyoji didn't go there, Ice Claw. Technically, neither did Quark, but we don't know what happened to Quark.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming from the bottom of the frame. He's checking the time on his bracelet.
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death. And then something happens.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
Like, the obvious suspects are Dio or Clover. That's, like, the obvious tells, because if Dio did anything but approach the body, he would not be a suspect. But no, he purposefully went to the body for some reason. Now,
Also, to be fair, he was barely around the body.
was he? I thought you said he approached the body. Oh, he approached the body.
but he wasn't there for long.
Oh, you think he was trying to steal the bracelet?
No clue.
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit.
Yeah, it does seem like Clover's the kind just purely based on her panicked reaction.
Who do you
And
think it
her
is?
absolute freak out on Luna.
Yeah. I ran over the footage in my head. The question is, did Clover go to the infirmary at some point? Dio enters the room. Dio immediately exits the frame. Yeah, it was only like a minute. Resuscitation for 16 minutes.
He was a liar. He only did it for 20 minutes.
It's Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
The footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. So he knew Luna was dead.
Yeah. He knew he had Luna's bracelet. Which means he also knew Luna was dead.
But he didn't do it. Odds are there's a situation of, like, he walked up, checked for a pulse. Yeah, you're right, Torpo. He didn't want to be implicated.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
getting at?
because he knows nobody trusts him.
If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. Yeah.
Yup.
In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course. But it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer of Alice and Clover. Or Alice and, Luna.
Or,
When Dio entered
so
the
far,
room,
just Luna.
was already dead.
we have nothing concrete about Alice.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too.
But you know something we don't you, Phi?
And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
I thought you were gonna say, don't you, Torpo?
I mean, what Alice
Yes.
said.
The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman.
Ah, yeah, you mentioned this before.
Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her.
But why the panicked response is my question.
Because she fucking killed her.
Or
Yeah.
what if Luna just...
I don't know. Like, in this situation, it feels like the killing was a mistake.
Well, yeah, killed her in the moment, and then the gravity of what she did set in.
Okay.
Here, Clover. This will explain everything.
See, I
Yeah,
thought
we know,
See, I thought that was gonna
Clover-
happen to Kay a while ago. Go on, Torpo.
and yeah, remember we know that Clover has a history of freaking the fuck out
Yeah.
when someone close to her bites it.
Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened.
It's really interesting how meta-knowledge plays a role in the deduction of the mystery, isn't it? Because, like, I was wholly convinced that it was Dio because I knew that he had a syringe gun from a past timeline. But here, now Clover has the syringe gun.
It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off.
To be fair, different people may have gone in through that puzzle room.
Yeah, you're right.
Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that
Yes,
drove
it's
Clover
true,
to murder.
Clover. I ate all the cheese snack.
You bastard! When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay.
Yep. As I said,
That
different
seems
people
the
go
most
through different
likely
doors.
place
There are
to
different
find it.
outcomes.
Wait a minute. So Alice, Clover, and Kay went to the infirmary first, and we will posit that at that time, Clover picked up a gun. When did it exchange hands between Dio and Clover?
Which timeline was the Dio and Clover one?
That was the one where we teamed up with Kay.
Yeah.
So that would have been what teams?
I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see, the one you did with Kay would have been... Dio was a duo with Quark, right?
No, Dio was with Phi and...
Oh yeah, Yellow Door, yeah. No, wouldn't Yellow Door be the very beginning?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering... I probably shouldn't get sidetracked here. This is going down a road that's, like, taken a bit too far.
Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so...
My point is,
Quiet,
because
okay?
it was specifically Clover that went through this time.
Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Yeah, but what about anything else?
Still unknown.
Well, I think the whole point is she was looking for specific events.
I guess we're not gonna know the truth until we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
What is the so-called penalty?
Well, you know what the penalty is.
Yeah, it's death.
Mm-hmm.
They have to get benched for a whole 30 minutes.
Time to get chewed out by Dio again.
Penalized for the rest of the season.
I really wish they didn't show the door opening and closing animation all the time there. That is something you could have cut out to expedite time. No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking.
Medics.
We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Here we go again.
Yeah, I would probably argue more that they're less loading times and more like, every one of these little .goes place is actually just a different video file. So it's more a case of like masking the fact that they're video files.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
So who's gonna be dead? Kay or Dio?
Fi is absolutely lovely.
Hi, Alice. Hi, Luna.
I can't believe she divvied up the rooms so she wouldn't need to deal with the bodies.
The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that just looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just a strange, cold shell. And every time you look at it, you feel a little bit of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Wow, this really does feel like Roland, doesn't it?
I mean, is he wrong?
Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room, waxing poetic.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
I mean, Void, it's almost like she's the deuteragonist or something.
What's wrong? You need to get it together.
Look, I'm just having a sad boy moment. My not girlfriend died.
What are we doing right now?
Slady, I kinda had the hot score
Right.
died, and so did this other one.
I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's
Damn
go.
straight!
Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up the wall. It's really weird to see just how proactive Fi is in this instance, and how just criminally worthless Sigma is.
To be fair, it's been a long day, but also the end is in sight, and I think she can understand that more than Sigma does at the moment.
The only problem with the scenario is that under the best circumstances, Fi still isn't leaving. Unless she convinces us to do the nonary game so she could get 9 points, but I don't think Dio would cooperate.
Under the best circumstances, she is leaving, though.
Oh yeah, because of the fucking nonary game. But I'm just like thinking about how Dio would just like...
Oh, Dio's a cunt.
Yeah, we would have to like hogtie Dio. Ah!
Yeah, so they're fucking dead.
They were handcuffed there.
Apparently it was a pretty nasty handcuffing. They try to get out a lot if you look at her wrist.
She
And her
also...
finger.
She tried to write something in her blood. Interesting.
Because, yeah, her left wrist is bloodied and her right index finger is covered in blood.
Yeah. She left a note of death. So the instant they left, I think they were kidnapped and put here.
Also, yeah, Tenmyoji's left side looks like it's covered in blood.
He might have gotten stabbed. Dead in the infirmary? No! No, this would have had to have happened 20 minutes beforehand.
Also, this actually someone mentioned in chat, but this also brings up something valid that's concerning. Tenmyoji's bracelet's on the floor.
But Clover's
also,
isn't.
where is Clover's?
Well, this Clover a solo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the pair that she had to link up with?
Tenmyoji and Quark.
Quark is still a factor then.
I mean, even still, they didn't go through the door today.
And yeah, theoretically speaking, then Quark would have been penalized.
They were in a blind spot.
It's real fucked up that the mirror doesn't work.
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
So it's someone. So then it has to be Zero Senior. No, wait. Why would it be Zero Senior? It has to be someone that has an intimate knowledge of the blind spots in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't
Or that
want
could
them
just
going
be a happy
anywhere.
accident.
Yeah, maybe. So in between the time Clover confronted Luna, she and Tenmyoji got extricated to here and pinned. Where was Dio when that happened?
And also likely killed by their bracelets because of it.
Yeah. Which means somebody came back here after solving the puzzle and took her bracelet.
The chain's been looped around
Assuming
the
it took
pipe
it,
below
yeah.
the
As
sink.
someone mentioned in chat, it could be just off screen, but yeah. They were definitely cuffed here to die.
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So it was one of them that did this.
Probably not.
Oh. What happened to Tenmyoji?
Remember that the knife is missing.
Yeah, there's the injection marks.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal.
Did Tenmyoji provide the blood to write the death message?
I don't think he died from
No,
this
we saw
cut.
that Clover's wrist was bleeding. Yeah, there they are, both their bracelets. Because
Okay.
they got killed by their bracelets.
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them. They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark.
Okay, so Quark is not a factor because the bracelets are still there. So then it has to be Dio.
Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need
Or
to tie them
Kay.
up.
Is Kay the killer?
I don't know. My money's on Dio for this one.
Okay, or killer.
I take back what I just said.
Find something?
Yeah.
If I bent down to pick up something up and handed it to me. A sign.
Yeah, that's Quark's bracelet.
So Quark is dead, but the body's missing.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too.
But
There's
then
no
why
mistake.
would someone leave their ticket out of here?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes
Well,
off.
remember that he did say that Zero the Third did say straight up that if you try to leave without having 9 BP, you will get penalized.
Oh, so we can't use Quark's bracelet because we still have our bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
It just means his heart stopped, which is equally as discomforting.
In fact,
Yeah.
this could be good news. A ray of hope. Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
Or, for some weird fucking reason, the killer took Quark's body?
Consumed it.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, in the other timeline, he was alive without his bracelet.
Oh yeah, because they may have slowed or stopped his heart with the pod, isn't it?
Maybe
Yeah.
he got out then.
He couldn't have gotten out though, because then we would have heard the message.
Circles within circles, Wayne, can't you see?
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
Lady,
You
we've
need
seen a
to
lot
think
of people dead
positive,
today,
Sigma.
so...
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Phi is the optimist now.
We're at what, 5
Reality
dead people that
is
we've
what we
seen?
believe it
Yeah.
to be.
And I'm pretty sure Dio may have, like, taken a knife to Kay as well.
I don't think you can knife K.
The K stands for knife, actually.
That's enough.
Just
Quark
slips
is
out a
definitely
wrist blade.
alive. He has to be. He has to be.
Interesting.
I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Or is he?
This is the first time we've seen actual raw emotion from Phi, isn't it? What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
No! Clover first! What are we doing?
Clues.
I mean, Tenmyoji was the one who got stabbed, so...
I don't know, like... The first thing I saw when I saw this was the finger, so I'm just like... My eyes would gravitate towards that.
To who
True.
might have killed them.
But also, once again, Tenmyoji, gaping stab wound in the middle of his hand.
Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Of course, Bracelet, Clover, and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd. I can't find anything. I should have found something.
Find what?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
find the
did he
loot?
catch Dio?
Ah, that's what this was, isn't it? And Dio stole the luminol bottle.
I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket. Right.
Some big pockets.
I don't know.
He kept it in
I'm
his
gonna take
breast
a look
pocket.
at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Some big pockets.
Yes, take a look
He
at
got big
Clover.
boobs.
We're gonna get luminol back because Dio obviously fucking wiped away the message that Clover left.
Look. See her thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Oh, she wrote it on her thigh. Interesting.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
Oh, Clover, you are a smart cookie. You are way smarter than I gave you credit for. Wait. Oh, if we put it up to a mirror, it says Dio.
It says 016. Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016.
My question is, how did Clover know that we were going to take this to a mirror in some capacity?
I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
And this
Anyway,
is the
these
point where
numbers
this
have
thing
to
will
have
just
something
be
to do
like,
with the
"Huh,
killer.
I thought you were the smart one. That
Maybe.
clearly says Dio backwards.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So letter K is 12, so it's not that. So then it's absolutely Dio.
No, couldn't be.
Yeah, Shrek mentioned, or did it transfer from her other thigh?
Ooh, that's also a good one.
She must have written them after she got hit with the Soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed
Well, I
her.
feel like I've seen this on the other side. Oh yeah, it's the other thigh where it says Dio.
She used her last moments to tell us who did this. Writes down numbers instead. Think spy.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Hey, interesting question. Alice was the first person to go out as postulated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
So here's my theory. Alice killed the grandma, hid the knife there, then realized that the rooms were moved and tried to hide the knife.
Wait, Alice.
Yeah, it's the only line.
He's saying it because she was the one.
Remember that Dio came in from the outside.
Oh, yeah. We also learned that Dio killed Grandma.
Dio is the killer of Grandma. I'll go over the order of deaths that we know of so far. We know Grandma straight up murdered by Dio, likely before the game began. Then we know Alice killed by someone else. We do not know. Luna killed by Clover, likely on accident. And then these two, who we have surmised to be Dio, who got his hands on the knife again.
Okay.
Oops, here I go, killing again.
Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what 16 is supposed to mean. We don't know where Quark's been. That's the big thing! Where the fuck has Quark been?
Quark is an absolute mystery at the moment.
Wasn't there a similar situation like this in 999? Where somebody just goes missing the entire fucking segment of the game?
Maybe.
Yeah, Snake.
Oh,
Who was
yeah,
in a coffin.
Snake. Right. Mystery Machine. It's the Mystery Gang.
My God, it was him all along. Jabberjaw.
The luminol. I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Yeah, Quark is probably stowed away in the other medical bay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
No, I meant, Lulane, more what I meant is everything surrounding Quark is a mystery.
What would they need to
Including
do
his
in order
fucking
to
helmet.
do that?
That's just full of snacks.
That's it?
You're right. Luminol reacts with organic chemicals that close, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You'd have to turn off the lights in order to see. So the murder happened in the rec room, didn't it?
And that would mean?
Because before hitting the security room, it was the only room we knew of where you could turn off the lights.
Yeah. Time for Dio to confront us at the rec room. Also, yeah, these. Now that you mention it, these are probably videos because notice how menus grayed out during them.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm smarter than people give me credit for, Wag.
I never said you were dumb. It's just that it's an interesting thing to notice now that you brought it up.
I know you didn't say I was dumb. I'm just saying people in the past. In various chats.
Come on, let me click the fucking menu button. I want to see something.
Expending brain powers for fools.
Being smart is
Look.
dumb. Just be a fool.
I can use my brain, but I also enjoy doing dumb things and saying even dumber things.
Exactly.
So we haven't been here except for when Tenmyoji confronted us.
Yup! Fucking double kill, baby!
What is happening? Also, hard confirmed, yeah, Kay's human. Holy shit.
My guess would be, if I was to hazard a guess of how things went down.
Oh, god damn
Yup,
it!
motherfucker! That's why I pointed out how weird it was, how short that route was.
Yeah, it's pretty short. It keeps going. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Don't mind me bumbling into what's probably the Annihilation route.
I thought the other route was the Annihilation route. Because it was a plot lock. And people were already dead there.
Doesn't mean anything.
So right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain isn't only a warning signal to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has use. The loss of pain can lead to infernal feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but B doesn't. I like that he like waxes on philosophical in his own head, but doesn't like go for these angles in real life. Genes I've been given by a million years of evolution has changed my fear into ecstasy. Ah, I see I see you lack that one fucking... What was it? What was the thing that fucking, the villain of AI had, that weird condition? Like his body couldn't release a certain chemical?
Wasn't that, begins with an S?
Was it serotonin?
Serotonin, yes.
Ah, yes. He was depressed.
He only got endorphins.
Yeah, basically,
keep saying
his
it.
brain
Quark's
was
still out there
damaged
somewhere.
at a young age. And it makes things like love, or you know, couldn't pump out that hormone until he realized, hey, murder works.
There's no way there was a 10th uninvited player out when Alice is killed. We also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies.
This is definitely a double
There's
kill.
an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the axe is definitely throwing... Well, Dio could have done the axe, then Quark could have done the spear.
Well, Kay could have done the spear in a fit of rage.
You stabbed me in the back? Fuck you.
Oh, so you're thinking Kay got axed first, and then through like sheer blood rage stabbed Dio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you really think a child Quark's
Yes.
size
Or
could
Kay
do
may have
that?
confronted Dio.
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that?
Or you
I've
could have
been
killed
with
him.
you this
What?
whole time.
Like, Dio could have missed the mark initially, but still gotten a nasty wound in.
Yeah, and just died of blood loss afterwards.
Yeah.
Just operating entirely on, fuck, what's the word? I'm
Adrenaline.
blanking. Adrenaline, yeah.
Adrenaline rush. Adrenaline.
Humans and security officers... No! Don't be fucking stupid, Sigma.
And once again, like, Quark wouldn't have the strength to fucking pin a man to the wall with a lance.
I don't think Phi has that either. No. Phi has been shown to have unnatural strength. Interesting.
Then you see those little
Well,
boxes.
no, Phi has been known to jump high. Also, Phi has been with us the entire time.
You see Torpid. The weird thing on Quark's head were actually rock or distrusters this the whole time.
Because, yeah, you could say that, yeah, yes, Phi definitely ran out to murder them while you were passed out. But also she needed time to review that footage.
Checking their bodies like before?
And she made it
Decided to
sound like there was a
start with
lot
Dio.
of trial and error involved.
Yeah.
Are we gonna confront Fi
Two
here?
things, actually. Take a look at
Jack,
this.
right? Alice the killer says fine. You just pulls out a gun and shoots you. That she had this entire time.
Ooh, Myrmidons. That's weird.
Yeah, that is especially weird. What?
Yeah.
So Dio is Dio said he was a merc, right?
Well, he said he was sent here by someone.
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
And that he was just following orders.
Right. From the looks of it,
Yeah,
I
that
guess
is-
the
that is
blade
straight up
about
like a
15
combat knife.
centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
Damn, you got good eyes.
Like,
I'll
wound
be fucked if
cavity,
I can deduce
150
fucking size at a
millimeters.
glance.
Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
So this knife has been used twice.
No, what you don't know is that what you don't see here is either they like a
Right,
sale tag
well,
on the side. This
wound
like the whole
cavity
information about her knife.
would be the depth of the wound.
So this is really weird to figure out, though. It definitely not Fi, but I just want to lend a machete to Sigma's logic that he's obviously going to pull here. Fi could not have killed Grandma. Fi could not have killed Alice because she was with us during that murder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fi did not kill Luna, we know that. So then what would be the motive for Fi killing both Kay and Dio? Dio I can understand, but why Kay?
Yeah, K and Dio is the only discrepancy here.
Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom, and wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound
Because, yeah,
is.
basically we know of stabbings are Grandma, likely wiped off with the cloth.
In other words,
Then there's, as we all
Right.
know, once again, Alice, who the knife
well,
was
I was
left
just
in.
eyeballing those measurements, so we can't
And then
be
Ten
sure.
Miyoji, who straight up got fucking stabbed in the hand after he likely called out Dio.
He must have gotten it from Alice.
Or he started with the knife.
That would match up with what we saw.
Alice wouldn't have had the knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief at the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and then stabbed her. That happened. Why didn't he just take the knife? Why leave it there for us to see, then get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later.
Oh, so someone knew that Dio killed the grandma and killed Alice to leave a message?
First, I want you to have a look at something else.
Well, we do know that Ten Miyoji knew that Dio killed Grandma. Well, figured it out eventually.
Yes. So then why would Ten Miyoji kill Alice?
But we don't know who had the knife in between, because we did see Clover at one point run off.
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and this.
Oh yeah! This has gone unaddressed.
What do you mean, that key?
The key at the Golem Bay.
Yeah, that disappeared.
Alice had it, though. And the murderer took it, and it wound up in Dio's possession. Are we gonna figure out who Kay is?
No,
No.
he's already
So,
dead. There's no point.
Alice should have had this, right? And now Dio's got it.
So then it would lead us to... then why would Dio leave the knife? And why would he want this key so bad?
To be fair, he could have left the knife in a panic.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, how do you know it's Kay's key?
Yeah, because Dio wasn't with you when you got... Oh, it's the
Oh,
key to
man.
Kay's armor.
You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh yeah, I figured that would be the case.
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Oh god, we're gonna see what
Let me
Kay
show
looks
you.
like.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like the moment we saw that, it felt like that was gonna
You
happen.
remember this, right?
I'm sure there will be no big revelations from this.
Yeah.
The big revelation is that
Let's give it a
Kay's
shot.
cancer. That's what it is.
Actually, he just looks like some random Japanese businessman.
My God. Let's shoot at 51.
It's
Doesn't
no good.
work.
Can't get it open.
Good
Maybe the
day.
suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
Man, what the fuck?
But with this axe in here... I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
so fucking upset.
I know, it's great!
What an asshole move. Fuck off.
But it makes sense, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I wonder...
Well, we can't use the axe to brute force the thing because that would desecrate the body, and we like Kay. Kay was a genuinely, like, empathetic person, and he didn't do anything out of malice like fucking Dio.
Also, using the axe on the head would potentially damage the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so fucking upsetting.
No way we can get that
I
mask
guess
off
we'll
with our
never
bare
know
hands.
what his face
This
looks
is
like.
so fucking upsetting. I hate this so much.
Can you imagine if the game goes on and it's just like,
I wonder who he was.
You know what this is, right?
What?
It took me a week to get here. That means, like, we can see this anywhere between next week and 4 weeks from now.
This is the game feathering your balls just to deny you.
Yeah, god
Well,
damn
I
it.
still haven't checked him over.
Could you imagine if that the
Let's have a look.
like
Maybe
the
we'll
entire
find
game you
something
never
that'll
find
tell
out what's
us who he
underneath the
is.
armor?
It's fine, I can assure you, you will.
Look. A spray bottle with luminol in it.
Ah, he confronted Dio.
Yeah.
Or that?
We don't know yet.
I
They
mean,
might have taken
it's
the
either,
spray from
yeah, he did
Tenmyoji
that, or
after he
he could have
died.
figured out what Tenmyoji was onto with the luminol and taken
Possible
it.
he made it through the white
after
doors
finding the
before we
bodies.
did, went to the infirmary and got this.
What is there's technically a nozzle there embedded in the handle.
Anyway, there's something I want to see.
What else could there possibly be? There's so much shit happening right now.
Anyway, something else I want to see.
Turn off the lights.
Pull him down.
Yeah, if Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it. That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it.
Yeah.
Come on. Alright, do it.
Pan over.
Windmill slam that fucking button.
Thanks. Just as I thought.
Dio's
Look.
wrist.
Dio's left wrist.
Yep. So now we know here as well.
Exactly. Because there are traces of blood on it.
And
We've
Ludigra,
seen
like,
5
the
people
issue
with
here is
serious
that there are only
bleeding.
2 people left alive. Well, 3 if you count Quark, but we don't know of Quark.
The old woman,
In his
Alice,
existence at the moment.
Tenmyoji, and these
2
two
people
here.
we know of who are alive and active.
I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. I would say it doesn't make sense.
Fuck. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear and then sprayed with luminol? It doesn't make sense. Was the old woman Alice and Tenmyoji?
Right.
What happened was that Kay never died. He got Dio, but didn't.
So are we gonna find another submarine to get the fuck out of here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think that Tenmyoji had figured out the one of the bracelets?
That would have meant he was looking for either
To be fair, we
Alice's
have
blood
all
or
the time in
old
the world at
woman's.
this point to leave.
Yeah? Well, we could leave as a pair because we could just play the game and just steal everybody else's bracelets, right?
No idea.
Yeah, my point though is that, like, we have so much time at the moment. Because we're
But whatever
basically
the case,
we're probably not
Tenmyoji
threatened by
seemed to
anything at the
think that
moment.
Whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior.
Yeah, the only other person that could be alive is Zero Senior, and we're assuming that's Quark at this
Well,
point.
Quark. Well, no.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know. Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
We know that Dio is not Zero.
The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims. Kay, perhaps?
Well, Late, to be fair, it may not have been a direct conversation.
After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
And just turbo murdered Dio. I like how he says that fucking aloud.
Huh?
Also,
Sigma is such a fucking dork.
and it's really funny how that this also shows why Kay and Sigma got along so well together. They're that like weird like stoic mindset. I don't know why I was doing like a weird circular finger pose on my forehead to symbolize the fact that they got a problem with their head. I wish I had a webcam set up so I could show you what I'm doing right now.
I mean, Lane, okay. Really quick. There are ways to contact people that aren't by talking in person.
Yeah, a letter could be sent or like a video file if you want to get fucking sci-fi.
All of this would be over.
Or an email.
This awful game
That,
would
that,
be
I
over.
consider that a quote-unquote letter.
Because the way he reacted, he
An
clearly had no
Amdex
clue who Zero
gate
Senior
has
was.
been opened.
What?
45 minutes remain
Yup.
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Remember that there's still more Ambidex polling.
That means Quark had to have opened it.
Quark. Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
Hang on. We're still in the same square!
Yeah, no, once again, this is a big ending.
We never left, baby.
We still have 4 squares to go, and this square has been going all night.
No, it doesn't.
What do you like fries for that?
This is a good stopping point.
Can't believe you're gonna bitch out.
I'm not gonna bitch out yet, cause like, this is such a fucking ball feather moment.
Yeah, it's going places. Also, to be fair, squares on the grid usually mark very distinct moments.
Why would they run away? You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security
Why
office.
would Quark vote then? How did he the AB rooms detect the bracelets, yeah?
No, they detect the card. That's how you open them.
Oh.
But you bring up a valid point. In chat, they don't seem to be thinking about this. He doesn't have a bracelet. He doesn't need the Ambidex game.
Yeah, why did
He has no
vote?
way. He has no way of playing the Ambidex game. He doesn't have his bracelet. He doesn't have a bracelet. You've accounted for every bracelet.
That means they had a star key just like we did.
No, I get what you're getting at, Namazu. I'm just struggling to figure out the case here, because we have a lot of stray information I have to fucking sort through.
That's why I'm here to help, because I know everything.
So what you're saying is, Quark has no ability to play the AB game because he doesn't have a bracelet.
He can activate it, but he can't play it.
Why is that the case? What does the bracelet have to do again?
The bracelet is how you play it. It's keyed to your vote.
Okay, so then he wouldn't be able to vote, and we have all the bracelets.
We don't have all of them, but they are all accounted for.
Right.
And once again, there's no reason for him to. And also, yeah.
No, he could vote. What if he took Dio or Kay's bracelet?
They had the bracelets.
Oh, did they?
We saw Dio's bracelet on his wrist, and you could not remove Kay's bracelet.
Oh, right. Tenmyoji and Clover's were accounted for. We have Alice's.
Quark's was with Tenmyoji and Clover.
Yeah, and Luna's bracelet is with us.
Yes.
So how did he vote?
He hasn't voted. The Ambidex polling has opened. There has been no voting.
He's looking for a bracelet.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot.
Nope, Clover's was accounted for there, Void. It just wasn't in the graphic.
It's much more likely he found the keycard after they died.
Now the question is, why open the... Well, I can see two reasons why to start a vote. A, he didn't realize that he needed a bracelet. B, I think he might be forcing our hand.
Any ideas where
Yeah, no bracelets are missing. Malik, Phi is at 3, we are at 7.
Well, there's one place I'd
One
like to check
Ambidex
out.
game will get us out.
Come on.
And Phi is for... Well, we could just stay around until Phi gets enough points.
Yeah. We have nothing to lose, especially with all the bracelets on the table.
I still never figured out what the fuck was up with the graffiti.
Right. Aren't you curious?
We also know nothing about the other 2 white rooms.
Yeah.
And we'll never know about the third room because it's forever locked.
Sigma and Phi are in fact paired.
Director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
No shit.
Chairs?
Oh, brother Sigma.
And that's what you think we'll find in
He's
there?
trying to bring some levity to the moment.
I really hope that's what we actually find here. I want to have a good laugh.
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really. That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out. You don't need to keep asking me if...
Well, you didn't ask. You just opened it.
Yup.
It could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we always wanted one of those, Torpo?
Yeah, they're alright.
E-H-L...
Dude, this is for puzzles you don't need to solve.
I know, I'm just saying...
Oh, hey, look at that fucking lion's eating a sun.
Also, the safe wasn't open.
There's no one here.
I don't think that's a safe. I think that's a door.
No. The key safe.
Yeah.
Also... Were Dio and Kay killed? No, they couldn't have been killed before the doors closed.
No, Dio and Kay clearly killed each other after dealing with, the room.
Then why is the safe closed?
Yeah.
Because you weren't moving Dio from where he was. That man was impaled by a lance into the fucking wall.
Oh, do the safes close after? Because I remember before seeing a safe open.
They stay open.
Oh, lion.
It may have just been them reusing the graphic for the beginning of
A
the...
sun?
Yep, the lion eating the sun.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
ID is probably Memento Mori. Pass has to do with the eating the sun.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
I know the password and ID. Want to know what it is?
Yeah, just as I thought.
I can tell you.
Might as well forget about this
Chat,
thing for
I know
now.
it. I can tell everyone.
But it doesn't matter because we're not going to input it, does it?
You
It's
can't get
admin,
anywhere without a
admin.
Password.
Hmm.
Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down,
Too
we're
late.
bound to find
Shin,
something.
I've said it.
Shall we?
Now all of you know it's admin, admin.
I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. Yeah. Could this be the 9th lion? Then maybe.
Feels weirdly prophetic.
We didn't see this. We didn't see this in this reality.
Ignore that hair on the right as well. I know, when I hear Memento Mori, I think of feet.
We're seeing a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be seeing right now. Do we actually know?
Hey, you know what a plot lock is?
Is this a plot lock? Is this a soft plot lock? Alright, here's the thing. Should we know the password at this point?
No, it is the plot lock. It is a huge plot lock that you can go into if you have foreknowledge, but if you do not, I'm telling you now, you don't know it.
So then we have to just leave.
Yeah, that's for another
Hey,
shit.
notice how there was a root split?
This is the root split, huh?
Yeah. Because congrats, you bumbled into an annihilation route. I fucking enjoy.
Is this the split?
Yeah. I told you, splits are specifically at big points in a given
I'm just saying
subplot.
the location looks a little odd for the split.
That's because it hasn't listed it as a split yet, but yeah.
Ah.
This is specifically what determines...
Ah.
Yup! So congrats!
Dick move game.
Yeah, if memory serves, if you fuck it up and fail, it'll just boot you to that saying, I can't figure it out.
And then we go to return. Okay, there we go. So then... What's this split?
Isn't that just a vote?
We need to see all of this in order to advance, right?
What do you mean?
Uh,
You need to get past the PC to advance to the actual split.
No, I mean, like, do we need to see every other content to go forward?
No, but I say you learn something new from each ending, personally.
It would behoove us to completely close out this branch next time.
Yeah. Because, like, you don't technically need to, but I would say it's worth going through every ending. There's something new to be found with each one. Slam.
Actually, what we could do is we could just quit now and then go off the save file because I saved, right?
Yeah. Also, even if you didn't, you can just go off of the flowchart.
Well, let's just call it here then, because I don't want to spin off into more stuff. Because I feel like
Yeah, you'll get plot.
I'll get plot and I'll get sucked in. So we'll just kill game. We have save. Fuck. How did I bumble into 2 fucking plot locks? Ugh.
Dude, there's quite a few plot locks in this game.
There is something weirdly frustrating about that, not gonna lie.